Hi and welcome to Outwell. Here I'm going to talk you through the features of all of the driveway awnings from our cruising collection. The awning that we're using here is our Darlington, but what I talk about here will also go for the rest of the awnings within the collection. First of all, I just want to point out that we make two different heights of awnings to attach to different sizes of vehicles. So the standard height versions will fit vehicles between 1.8 metres and 2.2 metres. The tall versions will fit vehicles between 2.4 metres and 2.9 for the attachment points. So all of the awnings within the collection use our Autex 3000 material for the fly sheet. This is a good quality taffeta polyester material which is fully PU coated on the inside. It also features fully taped seams and a hydrostatic head of 3000 millimeters, so you can be safe to know that all of these driveway awnings are completely waterproof. The awnings themselves all use our Duratec fiberglass poles, so these are good quality fiberglass. A little bit different from the standard black fiberglass poles that you might be used to, because these actually have a protective coating on the outside of them, just making them that little bit more robust and a little bit stronger in high wind conditions. We have actually tested all of the driveway awnings to withstand a force 8 on the Beaufort scale, so you can be safe to know that these awnings are going to stand up to the elements. In terms of other features on the outside, you will find that we are using large tinted windows throughout the entire collection. So these serve two key functions, one of which is to reflect the glare from the sun from the inside of the awnings. And the second is, of course, to give you very good privacy from within there as well. We also use our classic luminous guy lines throughout the collection. So these are nice and easy for you to be able to see when it's a little bit darker. All of the driveway awnings within the cruising collection feature our Outwell wind stabilizer system. So this is where we have the Velcro tabs which are attached to the top and the bottom of the poles, just like this here. When we take the guy lines out and peg them into position, it pulls the fly sheet of the awnings onto the frame, making them much more taut and therefore much more stable. The guy lines themselves are already pre-attached, so that's a job you don't need to worry about. They're already there for you, and you can see that we use our classic luminous guy lines here, so nice and easy for you to be able to see when it's a little bit darker. When it comes to taking all the awnings down, you will find that the guy lines also have retainers, so you can just wrap these up and pop them into position so that the next time you come to set the awning up, they're easily accessible. All of the awnings also feature ventilation. The Daytona's has ventilation at the top, and this style of awning you'll see here has our air-effective ventilation. So under here there is a mesh panel allowing cool fresh air into the awnings, making it a little bit more comfortable, but probably more importantly it also reduces condensation within them as well. If it gets a little bit too chilly, all the ventilation can be closed just by removing the Velcro tabs here and pressing down into position. At the back of the awnings is where you'll find our link access zone. Now this is the area that's between the awning section and the vehicle. What you'll find is there are two entrances into this area. So there's a door here and a door on the other side. And that allows quick, easy access into the vehicle without having to come in through the awning itself. It also has a ground sheet within here that comes up against the vehicle at the side, and it also just tucks underneath the ground sheet of the actual awning. So that's going to reduce drafts and keep this a well-sheltered area. In terms of attaching it to the vehicle, we have lots of different ways to attach it. So pretty much depending on the setup of your vehicle, there will be a way of attaching this. For more detail on that, you can of course check out our pitching videos on outwell.com. At the back of all of the driveway awnings, you will find that we have two doors here. So depending on the setup, you might choose to use one or the other or both. So back here is of course where we have our link access zone, which I mentioned earlier on. And this just shows that we can fully close this to keep it a nice sealed area. All of the windows that I mentioned earlier on are tinted, like I say, but if you want even more privacy, then they all have their own curtains, which just roll away, as we have here. These also then have toggle points, either halfway up, or you can of course completely close them for full privacy. All of the awnings within this collection feature a fully sealed ground sheet, so it's a very good quality polyethylene material, totally waterproof with a hydrostatic head of 10,000 millimeters. You can see here it's also bathtub in style, so that means it's coming up at the edges, stopping any drafts, dirt, dust, sand, and hopefully more importantly those unwanted creepy crawlies as well. All of the awnings in this collection have optional extras available that would include flat woven carpets for the inside, just giving you a little bit more comfort within there. We also have footprints available to go under the ground sheets, keeping them clean and dry on those wet and muddy pitches. What you'll also find is the Daytona versions of the awnings have inner tents available for them if you want to be able to sleep within the awnings as well. And we also have our inlays, which is the insulated carpets for within the bedrooms too. So for more details on the individual products, be sure to check out our homepage at outwell.com, and of course we also have our pitching videos as I mentioned before. Thank you very much for watching.